So, one of the many changes that was brought with the new update is a huge change to Lazurus. They basically completely reworked his character in a way that I am super happy with. Now, on paper, there is a fair bit of text going over what's changed, but in reality, it isn't too complicated, so let's just get right to it. As we all know with Lazurus, when you die, you respawn. You respawn with some damage, you're doing pretty good, but you'll notice we have a lot of damage. Now, for one, they increased the damage multiplier of the revived Lazurus from 1.2 to 1.4, which is obviously really good, especially for a multiplier. Going up to 1.4 is huge. 2, they made it so you only lose 1 heart container on respawning, and you can only lose up to 1, which means if you are going to go down to below 1 heart container, it won't lose any and you'll stay on 1. But every time you die, for the most part, you lose 1 heart container until that final one. You ever just like been existing and had Isaac crash on you when you weren't even running any mods? Yeah, that was fun. Here we are, we've revived, and now blah blah blah, we have the damage, we have the health. We're gonna try moving on to the next floor without the game crashing. Now last time I was using debug 10 when it crashed, so I'm not using it right now, and let me tell you, for the first floor, we are strong. Alright, so we are going to take Maggie's Faith just for the health upgrade, and we're going to hop down to the next floor for the best part of this new character rework to happen. Upon entering the next floor, you'll notice we have more damage. Still, we're not even in a revived form, we still have good damage, but that's the main part. We're not in a revived floor. You get a permanent 0.5 damage increase whenever you're not in your revived form. Like, every time you die, you get a 0.5 damage increase. That is 0.5 damage a floor just for killing yourself. Yes, it costs a heart, but in the end of the day, you're getting such a bonus that it's worth it as many times as you can handle. So the way new Laz works is every time you die, you lose a heart container, you gain permanent damage along with the bonus damage from just being in the new form. It is absolutely crazy. On top of that, they did change how Lazurus' birthright functions. Now, this is both a blessing and a curse, but they reduced the timer for the positive effect, which is the decaying strength, from 3 minutes to 1. Now, obviously, before, it was really shit, and like everyone was like, that's a pretty terrible birthright. So you might be thinking, well, how is this even close to an improvement? Well, now, whenever you die, oh, we're not gonna die from this. Let me try that again. Whenever you die and respawn as revived Lazurus, you get that birthright effect, which, as you can see, we're at 15, for the minute. Now, it is great because it is a multi-use thing. It really sucks having it only be 1 minute, but as you see, we're on floor 1 and we're doing insane damage. Naturally, it does suck that it's going to go away soon, but if we just grab Constellation Prize, head down to the next floor, you'll see that we still have this damage up for now, and once we die and revive again, we'll even just continue having that and it won't go away. So bam, we're back up to 16. Is it perfect? No. But do I like it? Yeah, genuinely. I think it is a much better birthright for him because before, it basically did nothing. You know what I mean? Like, you'd get it and then in 3 minutes you'd just forget you had it. And most runs take up to 40, so for 3 of those minutes having a buff, unless you had something like Rock Bottom, it just did nothing. But now over the course of your entire run, you're going to get these sporadic bursts of damage, which obviously, as you can see, they even get reset with killing things, which was always the case, I believe. So it's just like, ouch, don't actually die though, come on. So it's actually possible to balance this a lot more. Like, and by balance, I mean keep it going and just keep your run hedging on this damage. Because as you see, we've gone through the first 2 floors, we're absolutely chilling. Like, we have 17 damage still, obviously going down because boss fight. We're going to finish the boss fight, grab our thing, and leave. And then next floor, we can just do the whole process over again without it ever having to worry about running out. Because as I've mentioned, your health cannot drop below 1 heart. So if we just kind of stand in this doorway, we're going to revive. And even though typically you lose a heart, we still have a heart. We still have that damage buff. It makes it so now you're working to balance something. Well, before, yes, you could kill things to balance it. Eventually, that would just run out, right? Now you can actually keep it going, and it makes it so the birthright will almost always just be there and in effect. And in general, it makes Lazurus a much more interesting character. Do I think Lazurus needed to rework more than some other characters? No. We have people like Apollyon out there who don't do anything. No offense, Apollyon. But, like, I do get it. Lazurus was very boring. You would just enter your run, kill yourself, and deal with the devil eventually, and then that would be the entire uniqueness of the character. But you also have people like Eve, who's just, like, trying to be low health, and Samson, who's like, just get hit. They weren't much more unique either. Am I going to complain about having a really good character? No. Lazurus almost feels like a tainted character now with how unique and cool he is. He's going to provide such a different play style, and I think he's going to be one of my main characters now, potentially. I think it's just going to be a ton of fun. But yeah, I think I've rambled on for about long enough. If you guys are enjoying the Repentance content and enjoy seeing the patch notes and just seeing the different effects and changes in action rather than just reading text and some screen, feel free to drop a like or subscribe. It really means the world. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you please, and I will see you next time.